Let's get on that conversation.
You better recognize Grady Baby when you see one.
5/5/1984.
Talk about it.
1:32 in the morning. He said 13th floor.
Them Grady's babies is different, I swear.
Crazy.
Real Atlanta.
They crazy.
Real Atlanta. Grady Baby. 1984.
Every
Top
Grady
floor.
baby I know is crazy.
College Park.
Yo.
Crazy.
See, look at you.
Park, real College Park. And we don't even claim the 8. Nigga, we claim College Park 37 or 39 or 49.
You heard Shorty say it wasn't.
Get it right.
That ain't
We
Atlanta.
zone
Wasn't
4.
Alpharetta.
SWAT ain't Atlanta.
Okay.
SWAT ain't Atlanta. SWAT ain't Atlanta.
See, we
was claim SWAT.
We was pressed about that.
But it's not Atlanta, is it though? Cause
yes.
Southwest Atlanta.
It is though, cause I'm on the west side of Atlanta,
You
but
get
I'm in
off the-
technically.
Okay.
You get off the airplane in Hartsfield, Jackson, in College Park. You get off the plane in College Park.
Which I feel about it.
You understand me?
No.
And we don't even rep Atlanta. Get your mind right, man. I'm a realtor.
Okay. She really got, especially the South Side. She got the South Side press because I feel like it's how she said it.
She want that attention though.
I get it. It was a great marketing.
It was great marketing.
It was great marketing.
That's what it was.
It was a great.
It was a marketing. You know that's what they do.
Like, but
that's not how you do it though. That's not how you do it.
When you live here, that's not how you do it.
You're right. Absolutely right.
Because
that's like people from in New York. They say if you're not from the boroughs, you're not from New York. That's so ignorant.
But the cardinal rule for Atlanta, if people do not know, let me give y'all the cardinal rule.
Tell it.
When an outsider asks you where you're from, like outside the state, an outsider.
Me.
When they ask you where you from, it don't matter where the fuck you from. If you from Athens, Lawrenceville, Griffin, College Park, Decatur, your first answer is going to be, because the outsider don't know what everything I just named is Atlanta.
Right.
Okay, you say Georgia, you ain't got time to, well, what part of Georgia you from? You leave it at Atlanta. Okay. If a insider asks you where you from, it's a difference in the question.
Yeah.
We already know the answer is Atlanta.
Right.
So the following question is, well, what side you from? I'm from the south side of Atlanta.
Right.
I'm from the east side of Atlanta.
Basically, that's what I get.
I'm from the north side of Atlanta.
Every time I meet somebody from Atlanta, they be like, I'm from the south side of Atlanta. Like, I'm from the south side.
All of our mail that come to our house
says Atlanta.
Says Atlanta.
And we don't even claim at the city.
It be a lot of jobs I be clicking and say Atlanta, and then they send me their location and say like
Sandy Springs.
Right. Definitely Alpharetta, Union City.
The biggest county in Atlanta.
But you can't say.
That's where I'm from, Fulton County.
Fulton County. Southwest Atlanta.
West side.
Sound just contradicted.
Do, but I get you. I get it because, like I said, they do it in New York for New Yorkers. I be like, yeah, I'm from upstate. They like that ain't New York.
It's just how you did it. Like you're not even on.
Talk about it.
Because it's certain things I hold off from saying because I don't want to sound like a hater.
Right.
And I'm just being real.
Because you're not a hater. It's not a hater.
Like,
it's just,
and I'm just being real. Like you can't tell me. Now, mind you, I got College Park right here and Crenshaw right here.
Period.
I'm originally from Los Angeles. I tell people when they ask me where I'm from, Los Atlanta. They be like, what's Los Atlanta? Los Angeles, by the way of Atlanta. But one thing you can't tell me is I'm not from College Park. Right. One thing you can't take away from me is the South Side. Period. Because the South Side made me, raised me, bred me. Am I one of the ones that went to elementary school and all that? Motherfucking all. No. But that's different. You a Grady baby. But what I'm saying, the difference between me and you, okay, overall in this topic, you're one of the ones that win this topic. But I'm one of the ones that, bitch, you can't take this shit away from me.
Right.
Like this shit.
People really try it.
This shit in me. This shit's not on me. Like College Park is in me. Right. Every nigga in College Park damn near know me. Like
they know. They know. Period.
And that's why. Just like when a couple years ago when they found out 21 Savage was really from Germany or something. You can't take Atlanta away from that nigga.
Right, just because he's from, just because he was born there don't mean that
I feel
he was
like
raised there.
Great marketing pop, but I don't think it's gonna give you the exact attention
that she thinks she's gonna get.
that you think you're gonna get. I think you're gonna lose more off this bullshit.
Definitely lose more
than win more off of it. But go off, sis. You see what I'm saying? I stopped listening after I seen the black Air Force Ones. I'm like, that's not Atlanta.
That's definitely not Atlanta.
But go off, sis.
Give it to us.
The Scully with the ball on the top.
We don't fuck.
We don't wear that.
Why?
But go off.
What our J's with
hell no. That's
we used to love them Air Force Ones, the white ones too.
And you so Atlanta, nigga. You supposed to know that. You supposed to know that shit. Niggas don't wear black Air Force Ones down here no more. That's robbing shoes, nigga. You going to kick a door if you got the motherfuckers on. You see a nigga with the motherfuckers on the street.
My dude said the same thing. He's like, people don't wear those. Like I was like, and he from Baton Rouge, but he, you know,
one of the two. But like everybody say, me included. You got bars. Go off, sis. Go off,
your thing.
But leave us out this shit.
She's one of my favorite female artists.
Very underrated.
Before this song.
Yeah, you know, I think she was in a place where she was doing all this good work and stuff like that, which everybody loved. But she had to get some marketing to like get on the shade room or something.
I don't think she got no type of real team behind her.
She don't.
She might.
She don't.
You know,
but she don't.
Right? I don't think.
Her mama
had
one. It was on Love and Hip Hop.
So that was just probably, that could have been TV though.
Right.
You know, reality is definitely scripted. Yeah. It ain't like the old reality.
But where
shows.
are you from?
I am from New York, upstate.
New York.
Yeah, we good in the city. I got all my people with me. See the sun got something to say, yeah. Gotta put on for the air. Yeah, we good in the city. I got all my people with me. See the sun got something to say, yeah. We gotta put on for the air. Hey, come and have a seat. Gotta come in here. This what training top is me. We got a vibe you can't deny. We too hot like it's July. Got you feeling like that girl. Got you feeling like that guy. Yeah, yeah, we good in the city. I got all my people with me. See the South got something to say. Gotta put on for the air.
It's your boy, Wise Guy Q, the mouth for the South. And what's crack? You already know. Got the guest host with me.
Girl 100.
Let me correct that.
Know?
I ain't gonna keep saying that shit every episode.
New host. She said what she said.
New co-host with me. Soufside 100 in the building.
Yes.
And we got a guest with us today. She brought us on her show. She got the show As Told by MJ.
Yes.
She rapping for the A, even though she's from up north.
Right.
MJ.
Yes. I
It's
appreciate
your
y'all.
girl MJ.
Period. Yes. What's good, y'all? Thank y'all for having me on the podcast today. I've been dying to get on the podcast. I waited for mad long to get here, and now I'm here.
Sure.
So I appreciate y'all for having me.
See, now I gotta come over to yours.
Yeah, come on over. We're gonna redo this.
Now I'm jealous because they left me out the first time.
We have to redo it and bring you on over. I'm gonna be at a new location, but we'll dive into that. I'll tell you about that later.
Okay.
We gonna brand her show too. She gonna branch off like Angelique do her lip service and stuff. So she's still gonna be on the We Good podcast.
I'm gonna have my own, keeping it 100.
Ooh,
Keeping it 100.
like a
show.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
I love that.
Get different point of views. From
Okay.
different people,
Like talking about like freaky stuff.
I'm so out of the box.
I love it.
It's gonna be something different every day.
Period. As it should be. As it should be. I like that. Make sure I come on there, okay?
Oh, for sure.
Look, you can ask me anything. I'm here, okay? The more I drink, the more questions I can ask. That's crazy. Look.
What y'all sipping on? There?
Sipping on that good Herradura. That good Herradura Ultra Anejo. Not the regular Anejo,
The Ultra.
Stop playing with
Okay.
That's enough.
Right.
The 40%.
They ain't giving us no sponsorship.
There we go. Look. Maybe.
But y'all is worth a free shout out.
Holla at me though. You know what I mean?
They might post you on the page. Never know. Tag them. You tag them.
Know why you playing? Because I posted them to my story one day. And they did.
They do that. Like, liquor brands do that. For real.
They ain't no hater.
They not. A lot of brands do that we don't even think will do that. So, yeah, I'm here for it.
That's what's up. Y'all make sure y'all go check out her show,
Please
As Told
do.
by MJ.
Okay.
Go follow and subscribe, you know what I mean, on her page.
Okay.
Go check out our interview, most definitely. We was on
Please.
that Happy 2022 episode.
Okay. The best one, yo. Got me right and ready for 2022. For sure.
She brought it in, had me going through PTSD over there. And
Yeah.
the hood and everything.
We was talking about everything over there.
Fuck was outside busting and everything.
Right. We started talking about it all, for sure. Mental health is wealth, you know.
No, for sure.
You feel me?
That is very important. I don't think we talk about that enough.
We don't. That's why I
Not
have
even
to.
just in the black community, just in
Period.
the community, period.
We're not educated at all. Like, we're not educated at all. I literally just had to scream at my brother before I came inside because of that. I'm like, yo, you have to support your brothers, your former brothers. If they going through stuff,
for
you can't
real.
be like, oh, it's all right, they'll get through it. No, you need to be there.
Even with the last 2 videos I've seen with, I want to say the one dude was in Texas, and one dude was in Louisiana. Dude said, and both of them end up spazzing, and like one dude was outside his apartment complex just shooting at niggas just because he wanted the police to come.
Right.
One dude literally tracked his ex-girlfriend down, like she didn't know it was coming. But what they was saying while they was on their lives, both of them said the same shit that stuck out to me, and it was like, y'all never know both of them was like, y'all never know what a nigga going through.
You don't.
Never know what a nigga going through. Niggas like, I don't even want to end my life like this, but I'm over it.
Yeah, that
And
you
so,
never know.
I tell people all the time, you just never know.
Support your black people, yeah, or your people, period. But it's like a lot of black men don't feel like, you know, they get raised in those places where you are supposed to be the man of the house and stuff like that. Super strong. You can't cry and stuff. Like, whoever said that, please let it go. But
all the gangsters and horror niggas I came around,
they crying.
They cry.
Exactly.
They cry around me. Like,
yeah.
Like to the point, I end up losing my daughter about 10 years ago.
Wow, sorry to hear that.
One of my homeboys that I've never seen him cry a day in my life. Even this nigga, never seen him. They'll get
never see him cry, right?
To that moment.
It
was like, fuck all the bullshit. Like,
wow.
that shit hurt.
No, that's serious though, cause like anything like that would definitely.
Rest in peace to Fatty for sure.
Yes,
for sure,
rest in Paradise Queen for sure. Yeah, so I'm here for it. Mental health as well. Period.
Yeah, I done seen him spaz out a couple times, like, and I've had to learn that, like, and I've seen him go to his brink.
Yeah,
and I had to really learn that. Nah, this shit real. Like, this mental health shit is real. Like, motherfuckers just don't be, oh, he crazy, oh, she
he
crazy.
tripping. He did see that.
No, that shit is
build up to some shit.
It is. It builds up to the point where you can't even. So you need an outlet. Be there for your people. If they spazzing, don't be like, oh, they just bugging and walk away.
Counseling is good, people.
Counseling. Get you a therapist, please.
A therapist is good.
She done went with me to counseling before, like.
Huh?
She done went with me to my counseling sessions before, like.
I love my therapist. Really got me through. Ooh, I had a therapist before I moved here.
I'm trying to find.
I didn't have one here, but when I had one, she was in New York, and that's when I knew what seasonal depression was. I didn't even know what that was.
Okay.
And so I was that too, but seasonal depression is
seasonal depression.
Yeah, so like, you know, when you get lonely and then you by yourself, and then you get you in your head so much that you like, dang, like, so I was going through just a time where I was just by myself, Christmas by myself, Thanksgiving by myself. I'm like, dang, like.
So what made you
get help?
Exactly. Yeah.
I ended up getting into a relationship and it became domestic, and I thought that was what love was. And I was like, nah, this ain't it. It only took one time though. Homie had one time to try to hit me, and it was like, oh nah, this ain't it. Why I feel like I'm accepting this. Then I'm like, when I was accepting the mental abuse, I was like in my room all the time. I went from like jolly, getting up from work, coming home, chilling, cooking me my dinner and stuff like that, to like, I don't even want to do nothing. I just want to go in my room and go to bed. I don't want to be around people. It's like, I
got a friend that's like that.
Yeah, it's like, I don't even want to do nothing. I mean, I'm closing the room. I don't even want to talk to nobody. Like, and that's when I was like, yo, I need some help. I called my insurance company because I ain't too proud to beg, and I'm like, yo, I need some type of therapy. And I met my therapist. She was a Buddhist therapist, so she didn't believe in medication. A lot of therapists believe in medication, and I didn't want a black therapist either.
More so holistic. So
yes.
What were you? Not saying you were against a black therapist.
I just don't want nobody to be like, yo, what's up, homie? I can relate. Like I understand, like, you can relate, but it's like they kind of try to put what they done went through and stuff like that on you.
But I would think that And looking for a therapist. And looking for a therapist. That's like kind of what you would want to look for, somebody relatable to you.
I don't want nobody to relate. Like, I don't want to be like, yeah, like we both from the hood. Like, I've been there.
Somebody who can relate to me. Like, I need somebody who I can relate to. Like, if I'm sitting there feeling like mad, uncomfortable with you, like.
Yeah, see, I didn't. She asked me one question and I literally bawled out crying. Like, I felt so ready to talk. I was just so ready to give.
Certain subjects and topics, I be feeling like I might not get open up to a certain individual if I can't relate to you.
Yeah, she was. I don't know, her spirit and her energy in that room gave me like, okay, like she didn't even have to ask me questions. I literally opened up about everything.
So it was more so her.
Yeah, it was probably more so her. I did go, I think it's probably because being raised in a Christian home and stuff like that, your pastor swear to your therapist. Yeah. And they said it like, and I'm like, I don't want to do this again. Like, that's where my mind was like, I don't want to do this again. If I do find a good like black therapist, that'd be dope. I'll take one. But I was just like, at this point, let me try something that's not relatable. I don't want nobody telling me what like they think, because they went through something similar, that they could tell me what I could do. You know what I'm saying? I just want somebody to be like, okay, well, maybe you should look at this way, this way. Go back to these roots and go back to this thing. So
see, but we all CKs in here. We all church kids in here. Shout out to ODOC.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Bishop Mary Lawrence. Okay. Shout out to Bishop Mary Lawrence.
Or the PKs too. The preacher's kids too.
CK,
you be like, no, DKs too. The DK kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
But even being a PK and going back to your roots, that's how I am. I believe that's why I never took it upon myself to get a therapist,
right?
Because I always take it back to the altar.
Yep.
Like, I remember one incident I had, I just wanted to leave. I just wanted to leave. I remember I called him.
Wow.
I called my mom. But God was I was driving, I was crying. I was like, Q, I'm just so depressed, I don't want to be here no more. He was like, bro, you good? Like, I'm like, I'm not. Nah. And I was driving, and I swear God was driving my car.
He was.
And he led me into this church parking lot in the middle of the day. Nobody was there. It was probably one car outside. And soon as I just literally just walked in the church, I was like, I bust out crying like one of your moves. I was like, man, this is where I came from. Yeah. I just need to lay on your altar. Yeah. She said, baby, take your time.
That's so dope.
Like, that's, like I said, that's why I feel like
that's so dope.
I'm not against therapy or counseling.
It's gotta be the right one.
Yeah, but the way I was raised, like you said,
they don't talk
to God.
Yeah, Just my mom was like, don't talk to the pastor because you bugging. Like,
but
that's true.
It's your boy MD Uno live with the We Good podcast.
And it's Wise Guy Q, and you know we stay good, baby. And if you a pie head like me, then you need to listen up real quick. Finna tell you about something in these streets. We call it crack pies.
Home of the sweet potato pies. It's the crack for me.
Hey man, it ain't just sweet potato pie, it's sweet potato cheesecake pies, bro.
Yeah, man.
How they do that?
Man,
I don't know, man, but it's the official sponsor of the We Good podcast. Go to Crack Pies on all your social media networks. So if you got that sweet tooth, then we have your addiction, you know what I mean? So tell them what to do, Moop.
Go to www.crackpies.com, and that's crack with a K.
Or you can contact us at 1-833-89-CRACK with a K. You know what I mean? And don't forget, with your neighborhood dessert dealers, it's the crack for me.
It's the crack for me.
Get at 'em.
This crack shit that's got me, man. I don't got no control over it, man. Shit just be calling me, man. I just gotta go to it.
Yeah. Dirt Town Sound, the epitome of We Good music.
Got beats. It's your boy, Wise Guy Q, the mouth of the South. And we good, baby. You know what I mean? If you need them beats, go to www.wiseguyq17th.com. That's www.wiseguyq17th.com. You know what I mean?
Don't forget the YZ.
Beats go hard.
Beats go stupid. Dirt Town sound, baby.
You from Atlanta?
Let's get on that conversation. since ain't nobody from Atlanta now, you know. Let's get on that
You
conversation.
better recognize Greater Baby when you see one.
5/5/1984.
Yo, talk about it.
1:32 in the morning. She said 13th floor.
Them Grady's babies is different, I swear.
Crazy.
Real
no,
Atlanta.
They crazy.
Real Atlanta. Greater Baby. 1984.
Every
Top
Grady
floor.
baby I know is crazy.
College Park.
Yo.
Crazy.
See, look at
College
you.
Park. Real College Park. And we don't even claim the 8. Nigga, we claim College Park 37 or 39 or 49.
49.
You heard
Yeah.
Shorty say it wasn't,
Get it right.
that ain't
We
Atlanta,
zone
wasn't
four.
Alpharetta.
SWAT St. Atlanta.
Okay.
SWAT St. Atlanta. SWAT St. Atlanta.
See, we
was claim SWAT.
we was pressed about that.
But it's not Atlanta, is it though? Cause
Yes.
Southwest Atlanta.
it is though, cause I'm on the west side of Atlanta,
You
but I'm
get
in
off the-
technically.
Okay.
You get off the airplane in Hartsfield, Jackson, in College Park. You get off the plane in College Park.
Which I feel about it.
You understand me? And we don't even rep Atlanta. Get your mind right, man. I'm a realtor.
Okay. No,
That
she
shit pissed me off,
really
man.
got,
I
especially the
used to
South
like it.
Side. She got the South Side press because I feel like it's
I had
how
to
she
call
it's
9
how
out there when
it's
I
how
was
she
cussed
said
out.
it.
She want that attention though.
I get it. It was
Yeah.
a great marketing.
It was great marketing.
It was great marketing.
That's what it was.
It was a great.
It was a marketing. You know that's what they do.
Like, but
We don't
That's not how
claim
you
Atlanta.
do it though. That's
when
not how you do it.
When
But-
you live here, that's not how you do it.
You're right. Absolutely right.
Because
That's like people from in New York. They say if you're not from the boroughs, you're not from New York.
But-
That's so ignorant.
But the cardinal rule for Atlanta, if people do not know, let me give y'all the cardinal rule.
tell it.
When an outsider asks you where you're from, like outside the state,
Yeah.
an outsider,
Me.
when they ask you where you from, it don't matter where the fuck you from. If you from Athens, Lawrenceville, Griffin, College Park, Decatur, your first answer is going to be, because the outsider don't know what everything I just named is
don't.
Atlanta.
Right.
Okay, you say Georgia, you ain't got time to, well, what part of Georgia you from? You leave it at Atlanta. Okay. If a insider asks you where you from, it's a difference in the question.
Yeah.
We already know the answer is Atlanta. So
Right.
the following question is, well, what side you from? I'm from the
Right.
south side
South
of Atlanta.
side.
Right.
I'm from the east side of
Basically,
Atlanta.
that's what
I'm
I get.
from the north
the
side of
thing is-
Atlanta.
Every time I meet somebody from
Right.
Atlanta, I'm like, they be like, I'm from the south side of Atlanta.
Thing
Or I'm
is-
from the south side.
All of our mail that come to our house
Says Atlanta.
says Atlanta.
And we don't
Georgia.
even
They do.
and we don't even
Understand
claim
me?
at the city.
It be a lot of jobs I be clicking and say Atlanta, and then they send me their location and say like,
Sandy Springs.
right, definitely Alpharetta, Union
Fulton County,
City.
the biggest county in Atlanta.
But you can't say.
That's where I'm from, Fulton County.
Fulton County,
Yeah.
Southwest
I
Atlanta.
just
West
that
side.
whole song
Zone
just contradicted.
Dude, but I get you.
I get it.
I get it because, like I said, they do it in New York for New Yorkers.
But-
I be like, yeah, I'm from upstate. They like,
But it's
that ain't New
just,
York.
it's just how you did it. Like, you're not even on.
Talk about
Because
it.
it's certain things I hold off from saying because I don't want to sound like a hater.
Right.
And I'm just being real.
Because you're not a hater. It's not a hater.
Like,
It's just,
and I'm just being real.
You just
Like, you
talk how
can't
you need to
tell
talk.
me. Now, mind you, I got College Park right here and Crenshaw right here. I'm
period.
originally from Los Angeles. I tell people when they ask me where I'm from, Los Lanta. They be like, what's Los Lanta? Los Angeles, by the
Yep.
way of Atlanta. But one thing you can't tell me is I'm not from College Park.
Right.
One thing you can't take away from me is the South Side.
Period.
Because the South Side made me,
Right.
raised me, bred me. Am I one of the ones that went to elementary school and all that?
Oh, that-
Hell,
no.
motherfucking
I am,
no.
no.
Hey, but that's different. You a Grady
Right.
baby. But what I'm saying, the difference between me and you, okay, overall in this topic, you're one of the ones that win this topic. But I'm one of the ones that, bitch, you can't take this shit away from me.
Right. What
Like this
No,
shit.
people
This
really
shit
try
in,
it.
This shit in me. This
Yeah.
shit's not on me. Like College Park is in me. Every
Right.
nigga in College Park damn near know me. Like
they know.
I
They know. Period.
and
They
that's
know.
why just like when a couple years ago when they found out 21 Savage was really from Germany or something. You can't take Atlanta away from that nigga. Right,
just because he's from, just because he was born there don't mean that
I feel like
okay,
there. Great marketing pop, but I don't think it's gonna give you the exact attention
that she thinks she's gonna get.
That you think you're gonna get. I think you're gonna lose more off this bullshit.
Definitely lose more
than win more off of it. But go off, sis. You see what I'm saying? I stopped listening after I seen the black Air Force Ones. I'm like, that's not Atlanta.
That's definitely not Atlanta.
But go off, sis.
Give it to us.
The Scully with the ball on the top.
We don't fuck.
We don't wear that.
Why?
But go off.
What our J's with
hell no. That's
we used to love them Air Force Ones, the white ones too.
And you saw Atlanta, nigga. You supposed to know that. You supposed to know that shit. Niggas don't wear black Air Force Ones down here no more. That's robbing shoes, nigga. You going to kick a door if you got the motherfuckers on. You see a nigga with the motherfuckers on the street.
My dude said the same thing. Like people don't wear those. Like I was like, and he from Baton Rouge, but he, you know,
one of the two. But like everybody say, me included. You got bars. Go off, sis. Go off,
your thing.
I used to fuck
but
with
leave us out this shit.
She's one of my favorite female artists.
Very underrated.
Before this song.
Yeah, you know, I think she was in a place where she was doing all this good work and stuff like that, which everybody loved. But she had to get some marketing to like get on the shade room or something.
I don't think she got no type of real team behind her.
She don't.
She might.
She don't.
You know,
but she don't.
Right?
I don't think.
Her mama had
I
one. It was on Love and Hip Hop. So
that was just probably, that could have been TV though.
Right.
You know, reality is definitely scripted. Yeah. It ain't like the old reality.
But where
shows.
are you from?
I am from New York, upstate.
New York.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little 518 love in here.
What part of New York?
I'm from Albany, actually, the capital.
Okay.
Albany? That's the capital? I thought New York was the capital.
Exactly.
See?
I be meeting dudes, and I'm like, upstate, we have map. It's really like, we got the boroughs in the all upstate.
You're not from a borough.
No, I'm not from a borough. Like, I'm not from a borough.
So would that
they
be
say
like
the same.
Gwinnett? Like we got Metro Atlanta.
It would be like
Gwinnett still part of Metro Atlanta,
but she from the capital though.
Yeah, it's like the West Side where I live at right now. They would probably say, okay, the same thing I get. That's not like, well, when I lived in Decatur, they were like,
well, our downtown is slick, the West Side and shit too.
So that's why I'm like, yeah, people would say that. Dudes would be like, yo, that ain't New York. But I'm like, why is mad of y'all up there? Like, why is mad of you borough niggas up there and then creating havoc? Because it's havoc up there. It's bad up there. Like, it's not like the city or Atlanta. Well, Georgia is so big. It's like, it's just there. So stuff go down, it's over with. Like, everything shut down. We just got to sit here and pick up the pieces. So it's like, yeah, New York, something cool, but I like it here better.
I've never been to
just a year and some change.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're a real New York. Yeah, me too. I've never been. I've been to a lot of places, but New York, I've always had that stereotype in my head, my whole
with
fucking
like the big rats and stuff.
That and like a nigga trying to take your sneakers or your coat or some shit.
Yeah, that could happen.
Like
that could happen.
I've always had that.
That could happen.
That shit in my head. Like, I'm gonna have to go up there and shoot a nigga because somebody gonna
that could happen. That could happen.
Every New York person that come down here, they kind of like all straight aggressive.
Very aggressive.
So you feel like when you go up there, you're gonna be in some shit.
You know, it's just you. It's like just prepared. Like people ain't friendly. So you know how people here, they'll just, people open up your door and shit.
I've had a lot of
very
people tell me that shit.
We'll look at you like you do open up the door like the fuck. You're not looking at him like thank you for opening up my door. You looking at him like you could go inside. Like I don't need you opening up my door.
But
like,
why y'all like that? Though?
Because
why y'all like that?
Ask the man. The man just make us like this.
Y'all was already free up there.
I don't know. I know it shouldn't be no problems up there, right? Shouldn't be no problems, but it is. It's always somebody hating on each other, and it's just demon time. Like. And then women, we just gotta deal with the men. So yeah, we ain't gonna be sitting here all sweet and shit to you. So yeah, you opening up the door could have been sweet because you a southern nigga that just came and visited. Because there's a lot of them that live there or visited, and you open up the door and we like, okay, go inside. Like,
come down here.
I actually visited before I came here. I came and visited on my birthday, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna move up there. Like, fuck it. I came here, I had a good time. I'm like, I'm gonna move here. Like yeah, I do. I love it here. There's so much stuff you could do. Like
hard to understand. Like they try to make it. Like I know I'm country. I'm one of the worst down here, like with my dialect and my accent.
Definitely country.
I'm hard to understand.
Yeah, it could be like that. Like a lot of times I'll be like, what? And sometimes I'm like trying to get the lingo and I'm like, okay. Because sometimes I talk too fast. And a lot of them be like, yo, slow it up. Like, what did you just say? It can go like that too. But I don't know. I love it. I like the sweet stuff now. Because then I was like, nah. When I first moved here, I was called like masculine. I was getting called aggressive. Dudes would talk to me and be like, dang, like. And I'm like, just, bro, I'm here by myself. It's not like I came here with family and shit like that. I don't know you. Like, why are you in my face? I'm just trying to have a good time.
Right.
Give me a drink. Dudes want to come up. They all sweet and stuff. I'm like, bro, get bye. Like, what you want? What you want? Like, what do you want here? What you want from me? So, I don't know. Dudes was definitely looking at me crazy. Like, they was not trying to date the kid. They wasn't. But it's cool.
I dated a Harlem nigga one time. One thing I can say about that nigga, he kept me fresh.
Yo, okay.
Like, I had, like, clothes
y'all put that shit on.
Like, y'all put that shit on up there.
Yo,
like, for real,
and you can just
like,
get it. Like, it's cheap too.
And one difference I do know, like in the South, I ain't gonna say just down here, like, niggas could get away with some jeans and a t-shirt and be good. I got a homegirl from New York.
Used to.
Yeah, I got a homegirl from New York. Like, bitch, you can't walk out the house like that. I'm like, bitch, we going to the gas station.
Dress,
like,
nah,
bro, like you. I'm like, bro, I'm not finna just put my shit on.
My mom instilled that shit. I bet you won't walk out that door.
Do y'all walk out and go to the store with bonnets on your head and shit?
There's some people that do. You still got the hood parts that shorties will wear the do rag or
It's just not a southern thing. It's not with the southern hoes.
Niggas do not like that shit.
The bonnets ain't something. They'll have the jacks to the back.
Like that shit.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Y'all making it cool now. Y'all putting designs that match your mask and all this.
Yeah,
shit.
nah, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing it. I go to the airport fresh. I be ready.
Good idea.
Cause that's what bitches is doing.
Yeah, but what's so crazy?
That was you brought that shit to my
attention? Yes, I brought that shit. I was like, I wasn't gonna do it, but shit, I'm like, it will be a good idea. And
you wanna see what's her name? Tammy that used to be on Basketball Wives. She do Bonnet Chronicles.
Yeah,
she wear different bonnets all the time and be having mad people on there. Like,
I swear to God, it was probably years before even niggas was complaining about the bonnets years ago. I pulled upon this nigga one day in the middle of the day. And you know, for most of us girls, we just be trying to preserve our hair. Shit, if we ain't going nowhere, shit, we trying to, you know how much I paid for this shit? I'm just trying to preserve that shit. He was like, bruh, every time, he hurt my feelings that day too. Do you remember that shit? Said, every time I've seen you lately, you've had this fucking bonnet on.
No.
Take this shit off.
Period.
He was like, you represent me. He was like, bruh. And ever since then, I barely, and that was years ago before it was a fad to be talked about or to be wronged or anything. He was like, bruh, take that bullshit off, bro. Like,
the mama coming to pick up the kids from school.
My mom, dad,
rollers in her hair.
She installed that shit early. Like, I really thought it was cute. I tried to walk out the house one time with my pajamas on, and at one time it was one and only. And I'm 26. I've never done that shit. She said, if I ever catch you walking out that door looking like you looking, we gonna have a problem. Like, straight up.
We just so lax down here.
Yo, my mom was not going for it. Like, cause I don't care if we going to the corner store. We walk into the corner store. Don't even do that. Like, come on. You
gotta put some on.
You gotta put some on. Like, you don't want to be walking around here looking crazy. Like, cause niggas is, men violate in New York. They violate. You know how a dude will try to talk to you and you be like, nah, I'm good. Like, I gotta do. They'll probably try again. And then they walk away.
That shit just be memes and videos.
No, they really be like, bro, they'll curse you out like, bitch, fuck you. You ugly anyways. I ain't want to talk to you anyways. And it's like, bro, then you gotta go ahead to a dude. That's why women be aggressive.
Niggas in the South do that shit too, though.
They do, but it's like, bro,
not like that.
It's so get your country ass. Yo, they violate. It's like
they talk to niggas like each
niggas
other.
Will
like,
violate.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Goddamn straight do a bitch.
But that verse was one that locks and that goddamn that was one of the best verses.
That was so gangster.
Since goddamn Gucci and goddamn Jeezy.
Right, and that was gangster too.
Was so live.
Yeah, it was gangster.
Like, all them New York
niggas don't.
New York niggas in one room.
I said the same thing. I'm like, it's gonna be ugly.
But the energy was crazy.
Bro, that energy was like they about to box on that shit. They about to box. I'm like feeling. I'm like, yo, they about to box. Then they go on some funny. Like, they just look like they about to box. Like, that's all they kept giving. It's just all of them in one room. You see Jim Jones, like you see how he act. Like a lot of them act like that, like real bully. And I'm just like, nah.
Shit, shout out to West Coast though, man. I was so proud of them folk over Super Bowl weekend, man.
Yo, let me tell you,
halftime show was the best.
That man
show.
should have been longer.
Janet Jackson titty popped out.
Oh. Yo, you know they said that before the show they told Dr. Dre not to do F the police. They told Snoop Dogg to not to wear the blue either.
Yeah,
and they all did everything.
And
he did all the shit. And he said all blue. He put the blue fit on. I was like, yes.
And
he said,
they told Eminem not to kneel.
And look at him as he should. And I'm saying, like, this is giving everything it needs to give. Like, he probably said nobody can come back on.
Ain't nobody ever Crip walked on the Super Bowl.
I mean, and Crip walked the whole thing with the outfits. With the outfits.
But they could have had the Pac hologram though.
I said that too.
What's gonna happen?
Because when he played the
right,
I was like, what Pac had?
They said that when he looked up and pointed up, it was like a him. That person that was looking, that was the hologram with him. That was looking away. But I was like,
how they did left out. How they did left out at one time.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Stage with them.
That's creepy.
I did Pac one time.
I mean,
they should have did.
That would be creepy to you.
Yeah, that would have been creepy. I'd have been like, dang, I know they not there. It's like,
that would have been dope.
Imagine just being there face to face. I would want to be like there.
But the way technology is nowadays,
that's what the scary part is. I'm scared of technology.
Yeah.
I'm
like, I don't have Alexa.
Too.
Y'all got Alexa?
Nah.
I'd be scared of that.
You listening too much to me. I'd be
Siri be fucking me up.
Motherfucker be putting shit in my phone. I be saying this shit. I'll be scrolling
on your Google and you see it. What?
Like, these the feds.
It is, and you got Alexa. Who's on the other side that can do all this at one time?
I cut Siri off.
Yeah, she do be creeping me out. I ain't with that electronic shit.
Nah, one time I had my navigation on. That shit was in the middle of the motherfucking night. Nigga, a different voice came through my phone. I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
I was like, nah, that ain't Siri, but that showed me that phone, some other shit.
That phone is some other. That's why I'm like, let me just pay off my little 11, keep it, and call it a day. Y'all keep upgrade. I'm not really a type to upgrade anyway, so, but yeah, I keep it where it's at. Definitely not with the electronics. But yeah, New York was good.
I ain't with the electronics neither, but I gotta get with it though, cause I'm all deep in this metaverse that's coming up, so I gotta get my electronic game.
You gotta get.
So you trying to get some property and all that shit in the metaverse? I'm trying to get
a club in that motherfucker.
Okay,
charge to come in. I want niggas to come do their shows there and everything.
Yeah, be fly.
So here's what I'm not understanding. So when you buy into all this shit and do all this shit, are we on the outside just watching this shit or like
buying what?
Watching me buying and shit?
No. Like, who gonna be at the club? It's not gonna be actual people.
You gonna be at the club. You put the goggles on and you go in the metaverse.
That's what I'm asking.
It's like a virtual club.
Buying, paying to
okay.
You buy with other people.
Okay, you get what
around the world.
Okay, but you get what I'm saying. That's the exact question I was asking. Like, how are we?
Yeah, virtual club. Yeah.
Okay.
So you at home chilling. You like, yo, I don't want to leave the crib. You put your glasses on, and you go mix and mingle with people.
I understand that shit a lot better.
What though?
So now that makes
that sounds crazy.
You go hop in your virtual car.
That sounds crazy.
Drive down the virtual city to the virtual.
That sounds crazy.
In your motherfucking living room.
That's scary as fuck.
But it is.
That's scary. It's gonna take me a little minute. My kid's gonna do that before me though.
Yo, one bitch already talking about she got raped on the gang raped on the metaverse.
How you get gang raped though? You gotta tell you to take the goggles off, cuz.
Yo, and then she said, then she
Facebook gonna be meta too. Right?
It's already meta.
It is
Facebook already changed over.
81st.
Who doing that?
That's why me. Doing what?
I ain't doing that. I'm scared of that.
Oh.
That meta. What is
Instagram meta too? When you turn on Instagram, it say meta.
It say that.
I'm really not tech heavy, honestly. I just post and go about my business.
I put you on the video editing.
Yeah, see it, because look, I'm like, look, I'm just trying to learn. I'm just not really that type of person. Like I'm okay. My TV is a projector. Like it's not even a TV.
There, though, man. You don't want to be the last to hop on it.
I really do want to be the last. I'm just like, no. Like my dude, he got Alexa. He be like, Alexa, light on. He right by the switch. If you just flick the switch up, like,
but then that make you look so much deeper into that shit. Like, boom. If people get so interested and fascinated in that shit, and you just at home in the metaverse,
You gonna be fat as shit.
all fucking day.
Matrix.
You gonna be in the fucking Matrix.
Or Wally. Remember that robot Wally movie? And they
feel
all
me?
went up and they was all fat and stuff like that.
You ain't gonna be doing shit. Your actual person ain't gonna be doing shit. Your mind gonna be developed to this shit.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be
still
over with. I'm
sick.
not doing that.
Right, like you still
Going to
gotta
work.
be
Imagine
like-
jobs like, yo, everything already virtual. I do Zoom
I
interviews.
still gotta go over to my old lady house and fuck for real. Like, you're not gonna tell me I'm putting on some goggles just to come over there.
And and then it's like, what? But you just masturbating at this point. You self-pleasing because
Nah,
you really
that-
not
nah, for
pleasing
real.
virtually. So you got to pull your hand out, masturbate.
Right, exactly. Nah.
That's just too much. I'm just gonna get
It's
the
a
feeling.
deeper agenda to that
I
shit.
mean,
I'm gonna
that's
have to
for
look.
people, you know,
I'm gonna have to
good
look that
people
shit
who
up.
got social skills, social problems with talking to people.
Introverts.
getting out, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, that's gonna be creepy.
I
they
mean-
should do like a dating one too. Might as well do a
you
dating
gonna
one.
have,
This
you
one-
gonna
you know
have
that's
perverts
coming.
and pedophiles on that motherfucker.
You gonna have to
know,
do background checks gonna have to be something have to give because you can't even do background checks on just random ass people
Something
for an
gonna have
app.
to-
But
something
damn,
gonna
someone have
have
to
to
give. Well, you registered, so you gonna have to put that on the application. If you are registered, yes or no.
Yeah, right.
If you put no,
They
and
need
you
to
really
walk around
are.
with that shit on top of their head.
An X or something.
Okay.
Nah,
Sex
No, you
nah,
can't do that.
for
You can't do
real.
that.
on top of their advertising.
Yeah.
You
Say
can't do
sex
that.
offender.
I think that's a right. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
no, you be registered in the neighborhood. So
Maybe a
yeah,
wristband.
that's
Maybe the
right. That's
wristband. Maybe
public
a wristband.
information.
Yeah, that is public information.
that's
It's supposed to be
public
public,
info.
right? Yeah.
that's public
Maybe
info.
wristband on their forehead.
Just walk around beating his ass in the metaverse.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. It would not even be a party. Like, it would not even be a party. But you should put it on the application for sure.
But
Damn, that's gonna be lit. But
I'm investing to certain shit in that shit, but I ain't gonna get too deep in that shit.
yeah, I'll probably invest some coins in there for stock.
Nah, for real.
But I ain't gonna be in it. I'll give you some stock, bruh. So when that shit go crazy, it's already going crazy on Facebook and Instagram. People ain't really. I don't know if people really doing it.
Yeah,
On
there's
Facebook?
people doing
Yeah.
it. There's
That's
people
so
doing it.
creepy.
We already behind.
What are you doing though on Facebook?
And then what is the
Facebook just changed. They rebranded, changed their name. You know what I mean? A lot of companies do that.
How do you get
That's
on
what
here?
keep you. That's what keep you relevant. You know what I mean? And not getting old. Is when you rebrand yourself and I'm saying change the name, change the logo. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just you know what I mean, keep yourself new and improve over the years, so you don't just stay the same. And people move on to the next thing. It's like you always still the next thing because you keep rebranding yourself.
Damn, I didn't upgrade my Facebook because I don't see the meta.
It's like when you first log in and shit, it'll say meta and shit.
What?
Just like Instagram, like when you
Oh my
pop on
god.
Instagram and shit, be like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
hold
Let me
on,
see.
hold
You
on,
know,
let
no,
me
you
see.
got it.
damn, that shit be moving too fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
show
hold on,
me.
you see, hold on, let me see.
I'm gonna have to log out.
Here you go. Yeah, damn.
Oh, I see it. Oh my god. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Facebook do the same thing, like when you,
That is so crazy. Pack that shit the fuck up. Take it off my phone, sir. I don't want to be a part of
That
it.
shit crazy.
I'm like, this
I've
sound
been
like some
on TikTok real
iRobot.
hard lately. You on TikTok?
Yes, I do. I be doing funny videos.
Yeah,
I
you
be-
need to do it with us.
You know
Yeah,
what?
we
I
should.
be trying.
I do the Black Medea movies, the videos though.
I be having it take
I
me
be
like a
loving
day or two. How long
Carisha
it take you to
and
learn the
Santana.
words? How
Huh?
long it take you to learn the words?
I just know it because I know it.
Oh, okay.
So I'll do the
Oh,
ones that I
for
know,
For
like
sure.
that is funny as hell.
You gotta
and,
go back to the old movies for me to do that.
the
like-
old ones. Those the
Yeah.
best ones. The old movies. I
Yeah.
like or any Medea movie. Honestly, I watched them like 2-3 times. Why
My
she
favorite,
Diary of a Mad
my
Black Woman.
all-time favorite Medea movie is A Family That Prays. It has so many lessons in that movie. It wasn't so churchy.
Mad
it wasn't
lessons.
so like, you get what I'm saying. Like, now don't get me wrong, I love all Medea movies. Shout out to Tyler Perry.
No,
Tyler Perry
period.
Studios, like period. But A
Y'all
Family
think
That
he really
Prays.
ain't gonna come back and Medea never
He did. He
again?
just did
He
Homecoming.
just came back.
I went to the. I actually got casted as an extra for it, so I was in that big ass
Yeah.
crowd. When you see the
Oh, that's dope.
yes, I was like, we got to see everything, so I knew it was coming out already.
Okay.
But it's actually gonna be
How
fun.
was it? I ain't even hear about it.
The with the casting, I didn't see the movie. The movie come out
Oh,
no,
it
25th.
came out yet.
Nah,
Yeah,
I went
nah,
to
it ain't
as an
come out
extra on there, and it was like,
But
I mean,
yeah,
it's dope.
he just came back out.
He not. I
Matter
think it was just a
fact-
publicity thing.
He just pulled a publicity stunt with Medea. Goddamn.
Dressed as Mary J.
Dressed as Mary J. from the Super Bowl. That shit was
'Cause he a
so
goat like that.
funny. Yes.
He funny as hell, as he
So
should.
He Medea coming back. Medea coming back out.
I like Why'd I Get Married and Diary of a Mad Black Woman, cause that shit when she I did one of those on TikTok.
One thing
I
about
fuck with
Tyler,
Daddy's Girl, but that ain't really
Yeah.
a Madea movie. But
It was a Tyler Perry movie, so
Perry movie,
sure.
though. I didn't like that he did Alex Cross.
I loved Alex Cross.
Ooh,
that movie was good.
I'm an Alex
I fuck with
Cross
these,
fan.
too.
I'm an Alex Cross book fan.
Oh, gotcha. So it wasn't the
so
same.
it wasn't the same.
But the movie was
when
good
you're
as
an
fuck.
actual fan
Well,
of
yeah,
the
it's not
books
cool,
and the
yeah.
author,
You're right.
it was just like
Nah.
Tyler Perry. Now you knew you couldn't pull off Alex Cross, nigga. Like, and mind you, that's like
I like that shit.
That movie was good
it
as fuck.
was-
If you ain't read the book,
it was
like you said,
yeah.
of course we're gonna be like, damn, that shit was good. Like seeing him out his element.
It was I.
Yeah.
But
I seen the
seeing
movie
him out
before I
of
read
his
the
seeing
book.
him out,
Yeah.
out of his element was different.
Definitely
It was
as a
good.
full movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Without
Yeah,
Madea.
I fucked with that, but also I feel like when you play a certain role or character for so long and it stick with you,
Yeah, it's still there.
I can't take
you can hear
serious.
it. Yeah, you can hear it in his voice too.
I can't take you serious with
Yeah,
other
he
roles.
should just be Madea. Don't ever let her die out, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like,
But
Yeah.
he is a hell of a producer. He
oh
is a-
yeah, and a director too. Like sitting there watching him do that is really serious.
Yes.
Like, yo, he really do not play.
Yeah.
It's really demon time, and then you see his like stunt double. They look just alike.
Mm.
And then it's like you see him like literally he's directing and like doing this. So it's really like he's the best of both worlds. Something don't sound right, he hear it, he running that shit all the way back again. Like, so I'm like, shoot.
And he hits on all topics. Like everybody can say at least one Tyler Perry movie that hit home.
Yeah.
Everybody
Heavy.
can say
Heavy.
white people, black people. Everybody
Heavy.
can say at least one that hit home.
I would definitely say
Because
that. In them plays, man, I used to love them
I
plays.
wasn't really into.
Oh my God, they used to come. When they used to come on BET, and they came to New York, and I got to go see them, and I was like, yo. They was with the big ass mics on their forehead.
The very first play I seen that I actually watched on TV. At the end of the play, you know how people be all outside. Y'all saw my mom's and my aunts like, yeah, we here. I was like, bitch, do you know you was on the end of a Tyler Perry movie?
Yeah.
My mom was like, hell no. I was like, yeah, you and my auntie.
Them plays is
but
the bomb.
the plays was. I'm just not a play person.
It just didn't give it play. It gave a movie just with mad singing.
I believe I'm not a play person because, as like I said, growing up a PK, we did shit like that our whole motherfucking lives, being in church and shit. So I guess I was kind of worn out from like play type.
You gotta
shit.
watch them because they give you. It's still like a movie. It's really just like a movie played out. It don't give like cut, go, like none of them type of things. It don't even look like it's a play. It's just really like a movie, but just the
If it got good production,
right.
man.
It looked like a good.
So have you seen the Set It Off play?
No.
Set It Off gotta
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, when they brought Set It Off back out with the Brad and
They had
Lil
a
Mo,
play?
and yeah, they made it into a play, but I couldn't force it. Exactly, sir. Shit, you just.
But
can't
I'm
put
just
in no
like
play.
the
Like,
movie shouldn't be a play, but he started off as doing plays. That's why I'm
yeah.
stuck at
Yeah.
the plays.
Because they brought Set It Off back out, but it wasn't.
That was never gonna hit.
It was.
It's
it
not the
wasn't no
movie.
It
Now they
was-
could do a Set It Off, like let's get the backdrops and make it a TV show as them as they're young. They could just like Bel Air something like that, but Set It
Yeah.
Off that'd be fly. But that'd be fly.
But
No,
that show like
that's slick wood though.
That'd be fly.
You put that out there in the universe.
Hello, call me
Like,
production. Set It Off. What's
That
good?
ass
Get
would
at
be
my girl.
fly. Like,
Get at your girl.
Girl
for
MJ.
sure.
Let me tell you heard it here first. I'm gonna write it down so on the copyrights.
Yep.
Um,
I'm with you.
You heard it right here first.
You heard it
You heard it right here first.
first.
I'm gonna get to the
Good.
next production.
That
I get up in
ass,
there.
That shit would be so fly.
My friends be saying that you should get into
that
that.
shit would be fly.
Yo, get in,
sure.
right? And it'd be a whole TV because we really didn't see the whole thing. Like we just saw Jada without her dad and parents. We know the story, but we don't know what happened for real. For real. We need the
after
story.
the fact,
We need the
yeah.
real shit. What happened before y'all became savages and said rob places?
I feel like the reason why another Set It Off, one of them is pulling like a Chris Tucker move. I just really gives that Chris Tucker from Friday vibes. Like one of them's like, nigga, this movie was bigger than what niggas expected,
And we didn't get paid that much.
right? And I want my motherfucking money.
Well,
'Cause
that's
at the
not.
end of the
But
day,
that was
most of
just
that
a
shit
free.
be down for
That
money.
was like an ad lib movie.
Ain't
Like
nobody
they just
get paid
right.
from
Ain't nobody
Friday,
get paid from
no.
Friday. That was just.
Yeah?
Nobody
Not the
thought that
first
was gonna
one.
make it big.
Yeah.
Nobody.
John Witherspoon said he got $500.
I think I think what's his name?
AJ Johnson. So
With Debo or something. Yeah, they didn't really get that much money. They didn't think that they was all up and coming.
But the royalties from that shit now it's like why y'all don't talk about why people don't exaggerate that because you still get motherfuckers is still getting
you get paid what you got paid from before. Just like what Cat Williams said about Monique when you got with the views and stuff. She was getting paid based off her views back in the day. So if you was doing billions of views now, you still getting paid what you was getting if they you know what I'm saying what you got paid with that contract basically. You still gonna get paid that. It sucks, but
Jude probably came back to the table and reworked the contract and did 2 or 3 more after that.
He probably
I'm pretty
did.
sure they weren't just working with him for no money for all them Fridays.
Right, except for Chris Tucker. That nigga went to Rush Hour and said peace.
Right. Made three of them bad boys.
But I think they should do one more Friday.
For sure.
I mean, I got an idea for that too, but I don't want everybody to take my ideas for these movies, and they gonna get me.
I feel that way about everything. I swear to God, everything is certain important some of the hottest shit
they need to come back with
we done put out in the fucking universe before it came out, and it happened. Watched it manifest
because somebody
in our
face
because we spoke that shit out,
and I'm like, no, let me chill.
Like to the point the universe sometimes didn't even give us time to even get to it. Like
damn, I'm trying. I was right there. I was right there.
That's why we finna go ahead and lock up her podcast, show name in and all that shit.
Yeah,
we already done put it out there.
Podcast vibes is the wave.
If somebody done came and stole the goddamn swag that quick.
Yep. Can't do that.
I did my research. Ain't nobody show called Keeping It 100 right now.
So can we get an exclusive on As Told by MJ? Look,
sure can. First episode.
Let's get an exclusive, please. Get it right then and there.
First episode, first exclusive episode.
In my new spot, in my new location. I ain't at home no more.
Let's put it out there.
I already got it. So I guess I can talk about it now.
You doing the show in HHM?
Yes, I am doing a show. They sponsoring the kids, so I get to bring my Ass Told by MJ. It was at the house, but now it's going from out the house to a location. Location is fly. Yeah, get my ladies on there. We gonna just talk our shit. It's just gonna be like a red table talk.
Hey,
but we gonna be sitting here chopping it up and
like a view or some shit.
Yeah, you saw the one with Jada, but we ain't gonna get too deep. We ain't gonna be crying and stuff, but we gonna drink and have a good time and have some fun.
Table talk done wore me out.
Yeah,
I think
that's draining.
Yes.
It's draining. You don't want to see it all the time.
Why is it so draining?
Because you don't want to talk about that sad stuff all the time. We just uplift me, push me, you know? So I just want it to be fun. I done got tired of it's draining. Taraji P's is good. She got one too. Hers is good. And she do like virtual like interviews and stuff like that. And so that's just the type of thing I want to do. So I'm like, what else? Bring the girls on. We talk about what they did throughout the week, what's going on. And yes.
How often your show come? You put a show out right now?
You know, I'm really not consistent, you guys, because I do like 2-3 in a week if I'm like really trying to like stay focused. And then when I separate them out, I do like 2 a week. So I drop them. I probably, when I edit them, I edit 2 at a time. Yeah. So I'll drop 1. I'll probably drop 2 in a week.
That's
basically.
what we've been doing Wednesday and Friday.
Yeah.
It's your boy MD Uno.
And this wise guy Q, the mouth for the South. Give him some free game, homie.
A little bit of free game for you, man. Hey, the Righteous Grind Academy. Financial literacy. All your financial literacy needs for the youth.
Yeah, we created financial literacy cards on digital download. All you gotta do is go to www.righteousgrindacademy.com. Teaching the youth financial literacy. Things you're gonna need to grow up in this society and be your own person, individual. Get that righteous grind.
Get that righteous grind. Got the $10 downloads for your financial literacy needs.
We
good.
We good.
We good. We good.
Yeah.
We good.
Alright. Hey man, say man. Look, check this out. If you got them bars.
If you got them vocals.
Shit, if you got both, then you definitely what we looking for. Tap into that Bars and Vocal Showcase.
It's a new platform to bring out the best talent, whether artists or producers.
Hey man, get at that Bars and Vocals Showcase. Go to wegood.events and go sign up for the Bars and Vocals Showcase. If you got them bars.
And if you got them vocals.
If you got both, then get at us.
Get at us.
We good.
We stay good.
What's the name of the other show you on again?
Check Runners, you guys.
Check
Period.
Runners.
Oh yeah,
Shout
come
out
on,
to
Check Runners.
For sure.
It's
Check
definitely
that out.
fun. We just hit
Put that play
2.2K on
Put
Instagram.
that together.
Yeah,
Put that
I can set it
together.
up. We can set it up. Y'all come. We do Thursdays. And yeah. Not live.
So
It's on
later too.
Yeah, come on. Tuesdays on YouTube. Our subscribers is lit. They love us. So we just hitting it.
Yeah, bring us on there.
2.2K, y'all.
Trying
We
to
need
grow
that.
that audience. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
come
all
all
uplift
over.
each other, you know?
Exactly. So I'm thinking that's gonna be fly. We're gonna set that up and stuff like that.
sure.
See when's a good time for you guys on a Thursday. I get up at 5:00. So anytime after that, we'll figure that out. On Thursdays.
Yeah, see, I'm a vampire.
Ooh.
Like I work overnight. I'm a bartender.
As you should.
You know, and
As you should.
Yeah, in the daytime.
You wanna go sleep?
Whew.
We're gonna have to figure that out. We'll figure it out
Yeah. No, but one thing for certain, two things for sure.
though. Period.
You gonna do what you want, what you love.
Exactly. And this is what you want to do.
And this is exactly what I want to do. And this
Okay.
is what I love to do. And I think my goddamn big dog right here, he knew I've been trying to get, even down to recording videos for TikTok. Like,
Right.
I've been wanting to get into the higher social media level. I couldn't boost myself up or motivate myself up to do it. So
Which
even when
happens.
he brought the podcast situation to me, I was like, well, at least that's gonna give me a start to get myself out there. At
You only
least
need
to
one
make
time.
myself more comfortable. Because I really be looking like, I don't see how these people can even be walking
Keep going
up
and
to
doing
random
it.
people.
And staying motivated and doing
just,
it.
or just doing, even all
Just
the way
doing
down
it.
to dancing. Like I might put out one or two of the latest little dance videos, but like people's making bank on them. I'm
It is.
talking about easy. It's people on TikTok telling their stories like, bro, I don't work no job. This app really paying my.
Is.
I'm a mom with kids.
Those
this app
views
really
is
paying
easy to
my
come.
motherfucking bills. Like,
Facts.
so it's just like I've been trying to get into that shit, and it makes things more easier. But what made you get into podcasts?
You know, your story is similar to mine. Check Runners is where I started.
Okay.
I actually, you know what? It's not where I started. I'm chatting. I actually started with pregame radio in Brooklyn, New York. And they gave me a virtual interview. I just moved here to Atlanta. And I'm like, they like, you got podcasts or something that you want to like do, and we'll just like put you on the show if you win. Like I had to do like a virtual interview, and then after that they gave me something. Basically I could premiere for a year for free.
Okay.
My own podcast. And I was like, I don't got no podcast. I'm just like, I was just modeling at that time. I don't want no podcast. I'm just working and modeling. That's it. When they gave me the opportunity, I'm like, I thought, think fast. And I started with Tipsy Topics. And that was with me and one of my friends. We did Tipsy Topics. And basically, you know, drinking and stuff like that. It was cool. But then I was realizing I have more passion. Sometimes you got more passion. It's always going to be one that have more passion than the other.
Yeah.
And sometimes you like in a place where you go in and you getting in, you by yourself. You don't got time to be trying to push somebody else and push you. So I ended up starting my own podcast. And when I started my own podcast, I started Check Runners at the same time. So Check Runners and As Told by MJ was like literally neck and neck. I feel like coming up together. I kind of slept on As Told by MJ a little bit and was putting more effort in Check Runners. And then I was just like, you know what? It's time to happen. Like, she got to take off. Once she took off, I was just like, I was literally doing interviews in my backyard. It was hot, so I was doing them in my backyard. I didn't even have a backdrop or anything like that. And I was just, people was hitting me up. Like, I was surprised that people was hitting me up.
Was still hitting
like,
you up.
yo, like, I'm gonna come on here and do an interview. It's your first podcast. It was people that was my friends that flew in from New York. They'll be like, yo, I'm gonna stop by. We're gonna do an interview real quick. And it was just like, yo, I could do this. And then that's when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take it further.
I love shit like that.
Yeah.
That keep me motivated and
Yeah,
shit.
but see, my podcast, I don't really want to be in the crib or in a location. I really want to be out as media. So
And just
in
moving
April,
around with it and shit.
my first event I'm actually doing is I'm doing media. So I'm gonna be basically, you see the red carpet and somebody comes to you and that's my media. I'm gonna be media there. That's the lane I'm really trying to get into is media and stuff like that. Like going out to restaurants, being a mobile podcast. Like I can pick up my stuff and I can go.
Good job.
So that's exactly what it is. So yeah, that's what got me into podcasting, man. I love it. I'm here for
Shout
it.
out your co-host on Check Runner.
Rico Ramir. Period.
Shout out Rico, yo.
You guys gotta tune in on YouTube, Spotify, Instagram. We actually all over, you feel me? And we just talk our shit, take some shots and
That's
shit.
all we do is talk.
We just talk mad shit.
Smoke whites and blacks and talk our shit.
Yeah, see?
But a gangster party.
That's as it should be. As it should be. You supposed to just come in, link, and have fun, right?
Right.
You said you haven't getting your podcast. I already remember how you was telling me how you started We Good podcast. What you gonna like? Give us like a little brief, like or something.
I just want to focus on damn near every fucking thing.
Period.
Now, I'm just now starting, so I would eventually want to get to the mobile type situation, but I still feel like I'm in a box as far as like shy, and I'm trying to get out that. So I'm trying to build, from here.
It's gonna build.
To get to like even now, I'm still slightly nervous. I'm still like in my head, like, what do I look on camera? Like,
it's gonna happen.
How do I sound?
Stuff
like,
gonna mess up.
But at the end of the day, I still want to be real.
Exactly.
Like, even with me just saying that, I still want y'all to know that I'm real.
Period.
So I'm just
look. I can just tell you 101 things is gonna happen. Mm-hmm. Yo, I used to have to redo interviews because I deleted a whole video. Didn't know how to transfer things from my camera. I'm still going too. Yeah. Like, you feel me? I literally just got a light. I was going from outside lighting, trying to figure out lighting. My camera stopping on my phone because I don't got enough storage.
Yeah.
All that stuff's gonna happen. So when stuff go wrong, just keep going.
Keep pushing.
And then them days where you like, oh my God, I know I got this interview today. I really don't feel like doing it. I really want to stay in the bed. You gotta get up. That's the best time when you get up and do it. That's gonna be the best interviews. I promise. Mm-hmm. Those gonna be the best ones when you like, damn, I really don't got no questions written out. Like, I don't really got nothing to talk about. I really don't feel. I'm drained. I'm tired. Yeah. Those gonna be the best interviews. I promise. I promise. Cause you be like, damn, I got up and did it. Everything all set up. Okay, I'm ready. You got this. My period. But yeah, that's why I got into podcasting. I'm a talker.
Oh, what's up? That's what's up, though.
I love to talk.
That's me and my kids are talking too, girl.
That's why I gave her a show, goddamn.
As you should. You gonna just branch and is this gonna go to?
Channel.
Yeah,
I told you I was talking. I was thinking I'm trying to build a channel on the app and where I put out all my old.
You might as well try to get on HHN. Hip Hop Network TV, baby. Shout out to them. Yeah, I can send you his information both ways. He always taking. It's basically a BT. You can get like watch black movies on there. Yeah, well they'll you do a subscription. It's like a $10 a month or something like that, and stuff like that. They only sponsor me because I've been interning. So I've been interning. They had invited. I got to go to NLE Choppa's music release party. I got to go to a couple of events, but I was just interning, and so. Somebody came with the opportunity that was already working with him, and that was a cameraman, but he didn't need a podcast that was doing what he was looking for, and it so happened to be me, and so that's how it was. But they still like. They tell you all the stuff that's coming up, so you bring your own podcast. Like next month, he's gonna start rotating podcasts to do interviews and stuff at Bonfire. So if you put your stuff on there, people subscribe and they watch it. You basically getting all the submissions. It's $10 a month. That ain't really killing nothing.
Right.
And you getting the submissions from them, and then they're rotating different podcasts going on different Sundays, interviewing people and stuff like that.
Put that play together.
Yeah, he the bomb, yo. It's mad cool. He loves that. So I'm just like, shout out to Ant. Period.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, it's dope. You'll love that shit. You know, network is your net worth. I send you his information.
Already.
But I done been to Bonfire a couple times, and niggas then on the spot came up to me and interviewed me, and I thought that shit was kind of cool, kind of fire.
Yep.
So niggas will be.
Yeah.
We might have to look into getting out.
Just
posting
up
down there.
You that's why I was just telling them post up down there, like.
Yeah.
Post up down there.
Cause Bonfire really ain't nothing but a big ass networking event.
It is.
That's all it is.
It is.
Hella vendors, hella people every
there,
time.
Man. I remember them crack piles. We coming back, bringing them back out.
Listen,
there.
I love networking there. I saw the with HHN. They send you all the events that's going on, so you can actually bring your own podcast. And we did the DJ summit. And that's what all the DJs, producers, they had Kevin Gates, shout out to him because I almost cried when I saw him. And Maverick, man, I was literally in the midst of getting people to interview. I looked up, this nigga was right there. I said, oh my gosh, this is a dream come true. I've been dying to see your face. But you get to see those things. You get to bring your own stuff, bring your own podcast, network people all over.
See, I gotta break out of that shit. The true people that I truly really I freeze up. Like one of my favorite artists. And it's not even on no just music shit. I just love him.
Who?
That nigga. Trouble.
Oh, I think so.
Motherfucking Trouble. Goddamn, shout out MMB Trouble. But and I see him everywhere all the time. He just a real just a real regular nigga. You feel me? No, everybody is celebrity in Atlanta, you tell it, you feel me? But, and not taking nothing away from him, but he just a real regular nigga. But every time I be around him, Q is my best friend. That's my kid's father, but he is literally my best friend. I be calling him for girl shit. I be like, Q, I'm in front of Trouble. Oh my God. He bitch, go up to him. Shit, work your move. You, bitch. Work your move. Yeah. And I freeze up every fucking time. So I gotta get out of shit.
You gotta go to some networking events. Networking events is the bomb. That's
Trouble
where what I
can
do.
He be watching them motherfuckers.
I mean,
you know who fuck with me.
But
good.
man, I done been around that man a million times. And he one I'm just passionate about. He got a quarter piece of my heart. But that's just because of the real nigga in him. He just a real nigga. Boosie, he a real nigga.
Right.
For real.
Gotta let him real one.
So shortage of real niggas. Boosie crazy as hell though. Yeah. But he a real nigga though.
Definitely crazy. That's for sure.
He forgot to get you the stand, huh?
Yeah, he said play with that stand. I don't even know where the stand went.
I'm gonna bring my stand.
It's okay. F it, we already finished, already halfway through.
I was at your spot. I was trying to find some stands.
Yeah, you gotta put your stuff up on anything. I put my stuff up on anything.
Right, I said you just said that bitch up quick, easy,
a female, we gonna make it work.
Yeah, make it work. Man, do what you gotta do.
I be at the bar, motherfuckers be taking my stack of cups. I be like, bitch, I gotta serve these. They be like, but go off, sis. Let me not hate, because I know the vibe. So
exactly.
Let me get you 2 stacks. Let me make sure you balance, sis. Period.
You already here. It's right here. That's how it works for me.
Yeah.
So I'm here for it. Yeah.
Shout out to my bar, Royal Peacock. Come holler at your girl on the weekends. Period.
Favorite bartender.
Your favorite bartender.
Your favorite bartender. And podcaster. What's up?
Yeah. What's up? Period.
Yeah, what's good? We good. What's up?
We good, baby. Tell them where to find you at.
You guys can find me on all platforms. Instagram, Facebook. I'm working on my YouTube, having some ups and downs. But you can find me at As Told by MJ, As Told by MJ _. If you ever saw As Told by Ginger, you can type it just like that. I don't know if anybody know about that show, but you can find my page at your girl MJ. It's your girl MJ.
It's your girl
YAGIRL MJ _ on both of those. And yeah. Period. Check Runners Podcast. Check CHEQ. It is not CK. Check Runners Podcast on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, Facebook, all over, baby. We all over. Period.
We all over. We everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's your favorite. It's your big homie's favorite big homie. Your OG's favorite OG.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Wise guy Q, the mouth for the South.
And this your triple OG, triple OG, triple OG. But nah, for real, 100 in the building. You already know what's going on. We good.
You know what I mean? We kicking it with the girl. It's your girl
MJ. Period.
We good, baby.
Yo.